Hi, I'm Jack Koenig with Graco, and these are the G3 Max Gen 2 automatic lubrication pumps. In this video, I'm covering alarm code A16 pressure sensor. Pressure is the input labeled P on the side of the G3 Max, and it is designed to monitor a single-line parallel metering system, otherwise known as an injector system. The P pressure input is connected to a pressure sensor, either a switch or a transducer, which allows the pump to know when to stop pumping. The two main causes of a pressure sensor alarm are incorrect wiring of the sensor and incorrect programming of the G3 Max pump. Let's take a closer look at each of these issues. For an injector system, you can choose to monitor pressure with either a digital switch or an analog transducer. The G3 setup menu uses the term sensor to refer to an analog transducer. A switch can be either a dry contact switch or a transistor, but either way, it's not the same as a transducer. So when you are programming the pump, be sure that you know which one you have, a switch or a transducer, and choose accordingly. If you thought you had a transducer, but it turns out you have a switch, change the setting here. If you do have a transducer, then select sensor. After you select it, you will need to provide a little more information about your sensor. Consult the literature that came with the sensor to verify that the settings are correct. If you are using one of the transducers that Graco sells, either part number 2010651 or 25U285, then the default settings for the G3 Max are correct, and you only need to decide where to set the threshold. If 3000 psi is more than you need for your system, you can set it to a lower value, or if you need more than 3000 psi, you can set it to a higher value. Be sure to move the cursor down to accept and then press the right arrow key to save the change. If you purchased your transducer from someone else, then you need to consult their literature to verify the settings. If you happen to purchase a 4 to 20 milliamp transducer, that is not going to work because the G3 Max is not compatible with that range. Verify that the sensor is wired correctly. Make sure the pins on the pump are connected to the correct pins on the sensor. For example, pin 1 of the pump may not connect to pin 1 of the sensor. However, our part number 2010651 does have the same wiring scheme as the G3 Max, so with that switch, you can simply connect them with an M12 extension cable, such as our part number 124333 or 17R703. For our part number 25U285, there is a document in the Graco Salesbook app to show you how to wire it correctly. For any other transducers, you probably can't get off that easy, so you'll need to verify the correct wiring on your own. I hope this video has been informative and helpful. Please contact us with any questions, and thank you for choosing Graco.